I'm joined by the Australian's chief cartoonist, Johannes Leak, and we're going to go over the biggest cartoons of the week. Now, Johannes, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. Good to see you, Jack.
Thanks for joining us. Look, this first cartoon, the Mark Knight one that you've given us here, it's sensational. It's got Daniel Andrews in the back of a ute, 2020 Grand Final parade on the back. And can you tell us a little bit about this one?
Well, I mean, Mark is down there. He's I've said this before, he's our sort of cartoonist correspondent down there in lockdown in Melbourne, and with a real finger on the pulse of what it feels like to be in the lockdown state. And I just think this is a beautiful image. You know, there's no big beautiful grand final parade this year. The players are all up in Brisbane for a start, but all you've got is Dan Andrews parading the streets or patrolling the streets in the back of a ute, telling any poor punter who's out and about to go back inside. I just thought it sums up this year. It sums up Melbourne and the Melbourne experience so well.
Perfectly. And then we've got another one from Warren Brown that was from the Daily Telegraph. We've got a postie that what looks like an antique clock on the head. Surely this is about the Oz Post scandal.
Yeah, I love this. I mean, it's just that lovely contrast of the, good old postie on the little scooter herring down the footpath and this antique clock that he's kind of photoshopped onto the guy's wrist. I mean, I don't think it's the posties that have been receiving $3,000 Cartier watches. I don't think anybody would actually begrudge the postie a present now and again, but I think it's
Gee, they do work hard, don't they? But I don't know about $3,000 watches for everybody.
No, that's right. That's not the problem here, yeah.
So let's go into some New South Wales politics. We've got another Warren Brown cartoon in the telly, and we've got Gladys Berejiklian, and she's with Kyle and Jackie O. Obviously, she came out pretty strong, saying her private life's private, but then she's gone and done a tell-all with Kyle and Jackie O.
That's right. I think on the same day that she did one with Ben Fordham as well. So if this was such a private affair that she wanted to sort of keep to herself, the last thing you'd expect anybody to want to do is go and speak to Kyle and Jackie O. But yeah, I love the way he seized on that and he put the target on her chest and said, "Fire away." I thought that was lovely.
It's brilliant. Now, let's go to one of yours, and I love this one. You've got Daniel Andrews. He's staring at a reflection of himself. He's quite amored with himself, obviously. Tell me a little bit how you came up with this.
Well, of course, I was trying to find parallels between what was going on, what's been happening in Victoria, where we've got the Premier fronting up to a special inquiry about his handling of coronavirus. So he's in the hot seat in Victoria, and on a daily basis he fronts up to press conferences where he's in the hot seat one way or another. And then, of course, we had Gladys under close scrutiny with ICAC up here in New South Wales, and in her own way under the microscope and in the hot seat up here. And I thought, one of them, where are the parallels here? And I just thought, well, maybe it's that both of them have fallen in love with somebody undesirable and slightly on the nose. And I mean, for a bloke who's done 100, well, however many now, probably 110 odd press conferences in a row, he certainly doesn't mind the sound of his own voice. So I just thought I'd elaborate on that a little bit and go with the Narcissus tale.
Beautifully illustrated, Johannes. Thank you so much. That's all the time we have left tonight.